Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 141 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. In the last part, we will continue on with the Forgotten Sanctum DLC. Yep, Forgotten Sanctum. But Aelf died, and I decided that I was going to have at least... I wasn't going to let him die, so I just, I restarted. Now, let's read the text we got for this current area. I do apologize, I've got something stuck in my throat. There we go, it's gone. Right, so first things first, we've got... That's 13, that's 15, that's 16. There's 11. So 16 should, yeah. So, the rediscovery of Yezuha. They don't remember us. They were once us, or we were once them. Before the ascension, before the destruction, before the storm. Now we are strangers, our greetings reduced to unintelligible ejaculations of sound. But they will remember, we will remind them, and we will judge the work they've done in our long absence. They should hope we find it sufficient. This is the rediscovery of Yezuha. The reclamation of their living lands. The forces of the faithful left Adir with an extortion from the Hemoen still ringing in their ears. Let not the sullen, wild people of that lawless continent continue to suffer beyond the guiding hand of the Queen that was and shall be again. Deliver them of their savagery, that they might join us in civilization and reap soon the rewards of their newfound piety. As your Queen demands, so too do I. Take up the burden of the Empire. Free them from themselves. Is this one next? I can only have 3 things on the screen. Oh, that's fine. The last Ice Age. And so, the Vimtad became the yawning mouth through which Rimgrand drew breath. The beast consumed the souls of the Deadfire and exhaled the miserable cold that swept across the temperate archipelago. In 3 months, Nekataka was encased in glimmering ice, and in 6, Ukaizo disappeared beneath a dune of crystalline snow. The vanishing of the godlikes. 10,000 of the fire-crowned fell to their knees, and with their power Margaret called an inferno from the skies. Ondra's best beloved dissolved into a tidal wave that swallowed Rauatai and Galwain's children. Is this one next, isn't it? Nope, that's this one after. It's this one. The Throne of Woodica. Crafted from the splinters of Ingwith and frightened devotion made material, the throne transcended the boundaries of the here and the in-between and the beyond, and each in their turn was forced to kneel before it. They begged, all of them did, the formerly divine and their followers, but only reprieve they were granted was death, and rebirth as her supplicants. The end of the gods. And in the final quiet hour, a call came from nowhere. Who's there? The voice of nothing asked. And it was answered by no one. Into the silence, a chorus of wind began to blow a new tune. One no one knew, and it echoed into nowhere. Nothing responded with a whisper and the beginning of a word. So, what's this one? The gods lost them, but we will find them again. The gods lost them, but we will find them again. The rediscovery of Yahuza? They think their difference is a blessing, but it is just a brand. That is definitely the reclamation of the living land. Death comes for all in time. That's the end of the gods. And in their fear, they will give her power and ask for safety, but she will give them only or ask the Throne of Woodica. Smell it. The contract exudes a sharp odor of metal polish and a hint of old meat. Pull the lever. The lever immediately springs back, slamming into your hand. A sharp tone erupts from the device, and the lecterns around the room emit a bright and sudden light. So those two are right, those two are wrong. And the game is now hopefully not crashed.
I see trouble.
Another for the queen.
No, but we now have to fight, so let's fucking do it.
Death take you.
I thought fucking what's his face wasn't gonna fight. Then I was about to be really pissed off if if I had to make what's his face fight.
This one.
No, these shouldn't be too big of a problem. It does look like we're gonna be resting a lot if we don't get all these in the right place. Something I'd rather not have to do if I'm honest, but I will do as I have to do.
Yes.
There we go. No loot. So they think that difference is a blessing, but when it is just a brand. Oh, the vanishing of godlikes, maybe? Let's roll in time. Wait. No. That one goes there. Those two are still wrong.
Your orders?
I'm definitely gonna have to rest because I don't want to I don't want anyone dying.
Not even close.
Right. So you two are wrong.
Not a problem, Captain.
So that isn't oh that is definitely this one. There we go. Right, let's go see where we unlocked.
Real quiet now.
Because consider me curious. Oh shit. I don't like that room over there because it like there's not much in this area that can really kill me, like kill us. We're pretty overpowered, to be fair. It's just that area is there's so many fucking traps that we just got fucked. And now I'm silent, so I best fuck these guys up quickly. Did they take 1 minute? Alof? I can take this, so do it. I'm just gonna literally hunker myself down.
Right between the eyes.
May I be a candle in the night.
Actually, no, Alof. Let's not be too hasty now. Apparently these guys are way weaker than I expected.
I think not.
Nope, they just every so often like to split themselves.
Nice and quiet.
Right, yes, can't move because of that.
Another for the queen.
Good.
Well, this area is not as bad as the last one, so there is that going for us.
That's not very helpful.
Yeah, splitting up does not help you, mate. You're making it easy to kill you. Some people, though, eh? We've now got our access back over there. So basic loots. What's this? Fungal growth concerns. The fungus is intruded into the upper bowels of the 100 Vision's most glorious god form. It proves most resistant to elimination. The smaller fungal beings protect the mucus-like mold on the wall, and the mold possesses its own form of defense. Further application of the antiseptic cream to the mold has proven ineffective, instead causing the cream to harden into an acid-resistant solid. Were such an admixture to somehow get introduced into the god form's bile ducts, the result would hardly be ideal. So let's have a look at the it was the journal I wanted to look up. So if the body pumps bile from a reservoir into a chamber to the east. There is nothing to be done about the reservoir itself, but perhaps I can find a way to alter the bile. I've acquired a bottle of antiseptic salve. If I combine it with something else, it might effectively disrupt a body's natural process. One of the caretaker's notes mentioned that combining antiseptic salve with fungal ingredient can result in a potent clotting agent. I possess both the antiseptic salve and fungal ingredient. If I add them to the reservoir in the eastern chamber, they should clog the ducts. That's this one, I'm pretty sure. Bile churns are in this pit. The fleshy tube nearly pumps the acidic substance into the larger pit in the central chamber. Examine the reservoir. It reeks and the funnels burn your eyes. Combine the fungal ingredient with the antiseptic salve and add both to the fluid. You carefully mix the materials and dump them into the reservoir. The bile foams and bubbles before curdling into a thick goo. The tube shudders and the thick then choke, utterly clogged. So right now we're trying to make sure each of these are done. And I've just thought of a fucking really smart idea. Actually, no, the traps, I'm pretty sure the traps stay once you run over them, so that's where we'll be exiting this next room.
Nice and quiet.
Let's quickly loot all this shit. It's a quick save. Ah, yes, the room of fuck my life.
Plan.
All flowing forth, a bounteous shower, a torrent.
Just quickly go prove something for me.
I'm here. I'm on it.
That's right, come on.
I'm here. I'm here.
What's up, cunt?
Show me.
Alof. Some of the guys here may disagree with my action, but I'm doing it anyway.
Let's get started.
Curses.
Hit me again and I'll move.
Oh, heal yourself, you dumb bitch. Right. Oh, that's not Alof. Alof. Slap those guys down there, please.
The queen awaits you.
Shorty, I'm gonna ask you now to do a really stupid thing.
This isn't working.
Actually, it's not stupid because I'm not hitting myself with it. You know what? Take that back. I take that back. It's not stupid. It's quite smart. It's quite intelligent, actually. I see. The problem is they can move, which is my problem. The good thing is I can move too.
This one's for Kieran.
Of course, I don't want to fuck myself like these guys are.
This isn't working.
I'm essentially going to make these guys focus shit because that could be easier for them.
Stay behind me.
What the fuck? Why can we not? Okay. Right, I need you to send out a heal there, love. And you need to knock this cunt on his ass.
What's my hand?
Need something stronger. All right.
Yeah, you guys deal with that cunt.
Sweet redemption.
We're losing folks.
Let's knock this fucker down. It's only a Z shit.
Bless me.
Can't take much more.
Beyond sick.
Didn't work.
Okay, I'm right here. Okay, let's go. Let's kill this cunt with you.
What's on your mind, cutie?
Hey. Good thinking.
We're not done yet.
Okay. We lived through this. Good to know.
Yes?
Right, let's get these guys. It turns out you can just walk around the fucking thing, so there is that. moss.
Yeah,
Lovely.
alright.
You were saying?
So this room was nowhere near as hard as it should have been. Purely because I actually fucking, you know, did it correctly this time. And of course it'd be
Afraid
fucking more
not,
loot up there.
Captain.
Right, let's get ourselves back out of here and let's fuck off. Get that one.
Speak free and speak. Let's go.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, in the next part we'll continue on. See you guys then.